Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're watching today's gist for the first time, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So a lot of Nigerians has reacted to Lizzy Anjorin's kind gesture. Many people have praised Nigerian actress Lizzy Anjorin after she was seen in a video giving away new clothes to hundreds of small children on the streets of Lagos. In the video, Lizzy Anjorin was seen in a Hausa village in Lagos wearing a lot of Ankara clothing, and she spread the Ankara clothing on her own with the help of others who came after her. In the video that was shared, a lot of people prayed that God will repay Lizzy Anjorin's kindness, as a lot of people were very impressed with what she did. So they took to our Instagram page to share with a lot of prayers and also thank her for what she has done. Well, Lizzy Anjorin happens to be one of the popular Nollywood actresses in the Yoruba industry. She has produced so many movies over the last few years, but then she was off the camera for a while, and right now she's not really in the acting industry. Ever since she stopped acting, she went back to her trading business. Lizzy Anjorin happens to be someone who sells clothes. She owns a big clothing store called Lizzy Anjorin's Clothing. She sells fabrics and finished female and male clothing. And also, except for the fact that she's in fabrics and fashion business, she also sells gold. She has been in the line of fashion business for over 20 years, and she has been in the line of gold jewelries for over 16 years. So she has been selling gold for over 16 years, and she has been running various shops for the past 10 years. She's also into sales of lands in Lekki, Aja, and many more. Except from the fact that she is a fashion designer, she sells gold jewelries, and she also sells land. She also sells diesel. Well, she happens to be an entrepreneur, a woman who does a lot of business. Lizzy Anjorin tied knot with a friend of many years, Lateef Lawal, in an elaborate nikah ceremony that was attended by some of her friends that are in the Nollywood industry. However, after some months they settled down. As an actress, there'll be a lot of controversies that will be surrounding her, as every eye is on what she does and what she's doing, even with the way that she's not really in the Nollywood industry. Once people know that she's an actress, even though she's not even acting anymore, they would always make sure to put an eye on her. So months after settling down to a married life, controversies arose about her husband's past life, not her own. One of his ex-wife, Fola, has accused her husband of abandonment and irresponsibility. The ex-wife of Lizzy Anjorin's husband, that is Lateef Lawal, had said that Lizzy Anjorin snatched her husband and turned him against her. As a result of not being able to fund herself and her 3 children, she said she has run into a lot of debt, that her ex-husband, Lateef Lawal, has not been taking responsibility on his 3 children. Fola also went online and stressed that her husband, Lateef, has cut off all access to him, and he also refused to send money to her for their children upkeep. She called on Nigerians to come to her aid in a bid to keep her head above the water so that her husband can adequately cater for her children. Well, after this accusation, this went online for a while, and people were already dragging Lizzy Anjorin's husband as an irresponsible father before Lizzy Anjorin rose in defense of her husband. She said that both Lateef Lawal, her husband, and his ex-wife Fola were never married. Lizzy Anjorin described her husband as a man who is responsible and will never run away from his responsibilities. Lizzy Anjorin also revealed that her husband gives his ex-wife Fola more than 1 million naira in 5 months. Well, after Lizzy Anjorin rose to her husband's defense, there were more shocking secrets that was revealed about her husband, Lateef Lawal. It was said that after Lizzy Anjorin, this man has 5 other wives outside that give birth to a lot of children for him, except getting married to Lizzy Anjorin. And this has prompted Lizzy Anjorin to come online to serve warning to her husband's other wife that is outside. She said she is the sole owner of Lateef Lawal, as she's the one who really went through a marital right with her husband. She was the one who went into the nikah ceremony with him. So she said that other wives that are outside are just baby mama, that she is the real wife of Lateef Lawal. And then she posted pictures and videos where she and Lateef signed the marriage papers. She said, "My husband doesn't have strength to keep 2 wives, not to talk of 6. That is the reason why he stays alone in his apartment." Well, she further went to react to the report that her husband already married 5 other women, with some of them bearing children for him. She had said in her words with the post she made on Instagram, saying, "I stay to counter all the lies surrounding my recent marriage to my lovely husband. Being a public figure, I should have to live by example. As such, be cautious, mindful, and careful of what I do, but notwithstanding, doesn't mean I have to cowardly ignore ill statements being circulated on social media. I have first and foremost been very good friend to my husband for a whole 14 years. This means that I know all of his activities, whom and who he has dated and been with, which doesn't define valid and legal marriage under the act. Marrying my friend of over 14 years means he's a good man and generous man. But the reason he did not marry them legally is best known to him alone." Well, while defending her husband, she has said that the pictures that has been displayed on social media are by haters who never know her husband at all, because she's claimed that she has been her husband's friend for good 14 years. Well, while defending her husband, she told other wives outside that if they have babies or children for her husband, she says that she will gladly accept it once the DNA proved that her husband is the owner of the children, because she said, "Omoni ni Oluwa." Said both her and her husband's mansion is big enough to accommodate 10,000 children. So she says that her husband does not have the strength to handle 2 wives, not to talk less of 6, as she is the legal wife and the legal owner of her husband. Well, recently she has explained to the Punch the reason why she displayed her husband online. A lot of people have felt like Lizzy Anjorin loves to share praises on her husband as a result of show off that their marriage is going on smoothly. But then she has explained in an interview that she had with Saturday Beat that she does not display her husband publicly for show off. She says that she displays her husband for business reasons. She told Saturday Beat that the reason why she display her husband on social media is just to use her husband as a male model for our own fashion business, because it's not in favor of me using male models as a Muslim. So she had no choice than to use her husband as a male model. And she also explained to Saturday Beats that she's someone who is very, very private. And the reason she posts her dance videos with pictures with her husband is for her business. If not for that, she will not even be on social media at all. She says that if she could keep a grown-up daughter off social media, she says that it is not something hard for her to keep a marriage off the social media as well, because a lot of people are now complaining that she's showcasing her husband due to their public display of affection on Instagram. Well, Lizzy Anjorin happened to be a woman who loves and cherishes a marriage a lot, and at the same time, she tries her possible best to put her mind in her business, as she's an entrepreneurship, doing a lot of businesses. So when a lot of people saw the video where she was sharing Ankara, part of the things she sells as she's a fashion designer, to children, people felt like they need to thank her enough, because they know how much this clothes worth if she was to sell them to her customers. So that's why her fans prayed for her that God will reward her a kind gesture. So guys, that's all for today's gist. Don't forget to like and comment under the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.